So again, this is lesson 33, but it's like part 2. We started it yesterday. We're going to finish it today. So we're going to explain the connection of the area model to standard algorithm division. So we're going to use the area model. We're going to use area formula, which is area equals what? Go.
Area times width.
Oh boy, class, area equals
Length times width.
length times width. Yes, okay? As long as you've got that in your brain, you will be good, okay? And this is a review. We've done this before, okay? So we're going to connect that to the area model. So I'm actually going to take our example from earlier that we did when you came in, which was 1,462 divided by 6. And I'm going to show you how we would split that up with the area model, okay? So again, the problem we did this morning was 1,462 divided by 6, okay? So right away, my brain should start seeing this. Let's say it was feet squared, okay? That's just, it's a random measurement that I picked. We'll just say it's feet, okay? So then over here would be 6 feet, right? 1,462 divided by 6. I want you to take a second and look at that, okay? Think about whether it looks like something that you are familiar with.
Yeah.
That's it. Think about it.
The feet.
Think about what that looks like.
Oh,
Okay? Were you thinking this?
yeah.
Okay. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah.
Kind of? Okay. At least with the setup, right? That'll probably help you with the setup. So, trust me when I say, friends, the same thing that's going on here is what's going on here, okay? The only difference is we're just breaking apart those digits, right, into expanded form to divide a little bit more easily. But you guys already do that, whether you know it or not, okay? So, with that in mind, I'm going to split up this area model into expanded form, okay? So I might have to draw it a little bigger just so I can fit my, my numbers in there, right? But I've got 1,462. So that's 1,000 plus 400 plus 60 plus 2. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there should be little dividers here to make separate boxes, okay? And all of that is being divided by 6. So it's still the same thing. It still should look like our little garage friend, okay? Does that make sense?
Or a pool.
Still kind of, or the pool or whatever, imagery you have. So the dividend is on the inside, the divisor is on the outside, okay? The only difference is this is the area, this is the width, okay? And we need to find the length, okay? Isaac, you can go. Or did it, I don't know if Yuvi's back yet, actually. Can you, and then Dylan's going to go, and then you're going to, okay? All right. I don't know about you guys. I don't really know how to divide 1,000 divided by 6 off the top of my head. Do you?
No.
No, I don't. If you do, that's cool. But I'm going to move things around to benefit me, okay? So this is where your creativity, each and every one of you, your own individual creativity has to come into play, okay? You've got to use your number sense to know how to move things around, okay? So one thing that I could do is I could steal some hundreds from over here and bring them over here if I wanted to do that. There's a lot of different ways that I could do it. 60 can be divided by 6, so that could stay if I wanted, okay? But basically I want to move it around to best serve me, okay? So I can change, I can also move stuff around from 1,000 over to 400 too. So if I wanted, let's say I wanted to take 200 away from this and move it over here to give me 600, okay? So I'm making like a new box here, basically. Okay? That leaves me with 800 here. It's kind of like a puzzle. So like moving things around to see, what can fit. This would still be 60, and this would still be 2. If I added that together, it would still equal this number, okay? I'm just moving things around, all right? And I can keep moving it around to see if I can change it at all. This is actually a pretty tough one, I'm not going to lie. I'm going off the cuff here, so bear with me, okay? So let's see. I could make this, let's see. What else could be divided by 6? Think of your math class, Miss Witt. I'm blanking a little bit. So we could also make this. We could steal from here and move it over. So we could make this 1200. Okay, which I took 200 away from here and moved over there. This would make it 200. Okay. Have you guys ever played Sudoku before?
Yeah.
A little bit. That's how I feel right now. I'm like trying to move my numbers around to see, right? So I could make that 1200, but then I've got to figure out how I can move this guy around, right? So I'm this way. I'm thinking of my math facts right now. What can I move over here to make it more easy to divide? So I could make this. Let's see.
30.
This is a hard one. Okay. Would you guys judge me if I moved on to a different one?
No.
Okay. Because in order to help you guys, I have to help myself make it like an easier one. But what I want to teach you from this problem, though, okay, is that like you just take the same situation, okay, the same problem, and make it 1,462 divided by 6, right? It's still saying the same thing, okay? Even though it looks like that, we put it in the area model, things like that, you know, it's still going to be the same thing, okay? Azul?
So, what you're trying to do with the numbers on the ground, you're trying to make it add up to 1,462?
Yes, but I'm trying to move the numbers around to make it more easy to divide, right? I just had a realization, okay? The reason this isn't working is because you guys had a remainder in your answer. I just had a realization, okay? That's why I can't get it to move around correctly. There was a remainder. So, do you guys remember what the remainder was? 4. Yeah. So we had remainder 4. So if I were to take 4 out of that, let's see, that would give me 1,458. Okay. So I would actually take this number and apply it to here. But we're not going to do that, okay? Because we're going to get a little simpler. That was my bad. I went too advanced, okay? So we're going to get back to the one that we did yesterday. Okay, so yesterday we had the rectangle that had an area of 672 inches squared. Okay, and it had a width of 3 inches. Okay, so in other words, it was 672 divided by 3. Okay. My friends who have their pencil and paper out right now, are you taking notes or are you drawing?
Taking notes.
Okay, just checking. All right. So we're going back to this problem. We were splitting up 672 into easily divisible parts, right? So 672, oh, not 2, 12, 2. Okay? Then we can split it up even further and we can say 300, 60, and 12. So I took 10 away from the 70. Make so we're all listening. Okay. I took 10 away from the 70 and put it with the 2. Okay? So I took 10 away, moved it over to the ones place. So that gave me 60 in the tens place, 12 in the ones place. So everybody see that? Okay. Because I know that 12 is easily divisible by 3. Okay? So I did this problem yesterday. I'm just reviewing it. So 300 divided by 3 was 100. 300 divided by 3 was also 100. 60 divided by 3 was 20. 12 divided by 3 was 4. Okay? So my length is all of that added together. So 100 plus 100 is 200. 200 plus 20 gives me 220. 220 plus 4 gives me 224. No, not 200. Yeah, 224. Okay? So my side length is 224 inches. Okay?
Square?
Does that, nope, because it's a length. It's the length. The area is the only one that has a square. Okay? So if I were to plug this all into the area formula, what's the area formula again?
Area equals length times width.
Yes, good. In this problem, what is the area?
672.
Yes, good. 672. What did we find the length was?
224.
224. And what's the width? What did we divide by?
3.
3. My board is not working, friends. But basically, if we were to plug that in, it would be 224 times 3 equals 672. Okay? And so we if you have a question, you can raise your hand. Kendall, go. Yes, look. Okay. No problem. No problem. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Everybody do me a favor. Make sure, your stuff is nice and stacked on your desk. Can you do me a favor and stand up quietly, very quietly? Everyone take a deep breath. In. And out. All right, one more. In. And out. All right. I lied. One more. In. And out. All right. One have a seat. Oh, that doesn't mean talk. I know that when I have a lot going on that I don't understand, I need to take a break and breathe. Okay? Do you feel a little more ready to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we're going to start easy, and I want you guys to follow along with me. I think we need to get some whiteboard marker action going on, okay?
Yeah.
So, could you please open to the blank side of your whiteboard?
Wait, are we doing the area models?
Yes. But we're going to do it together. Okay, we're going to do this one together. Once you're there, go ahead and do me a favor and draw a rectangle with 539 as the area and 2 as the width. Okay? Yes, Amber.
Could I use this instead if I want to keep it?
Sure. I think it'll help to get some pencil paper action going. You guys can do it yourself to kind of feel it out. Okay?
I think I did it.
All right. Does everybody have their area model set up? All right. Now we're going to work together to pull that number apart into expanded form. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we're basically going to show the same number, but just pulled apart, okay? So draw a second rectangle that's a little longer, okay? Andres, are you doing this with us? Okay. Lily, you had a question? Okay. And be prepared to erase a little bit and stuff too, or if you're on a piece of paper, maybe you'll cross things out and go from there, okay? Where are we at with bathroom friends? Has everybody who asked me gone?
Yeah, I've gone.
Okay. Dylan, were you one? Did you go? Okay. Logan, you go. Can you go after Logan?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. No, because we'll be at recess by that point. Okay. All right. So, did everybody draw their second rectangle?
Yes.
Okay. Let's put it in expanded form. What is 539 in expanded form? Go.
530
Plus 30
plus 9.
plus 9. Okay. And what are we dividing by?
2.
2, friends. 2. All right. Here's where it gets a little tricky, but you guys can do it, okay? We've got to move these values around to make it more easily divisible by 2, okay? Think really carefully about it. Can 500 be divided by 2?
No.
Think really carefully about it.
Yes.
Yes. Friends, any number ending in a 0 is even, so it can be divided by 2, okay? Even though it has a 5 in the beginning. Okay, can anyone think about what 500 divided by 2 might be? You can raise your hand. Noah, what do you think?
235.
So close.
255.
200. So close. Take out the last one.
250.
250. Good. Okay. Friends, can 30 be divided by 2?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
15.
15. Good. Can 9 be divided by 2? No. No, it cannot. Okay. However, we're going to do something a little different. Okay. We're actually going to go ahead and just divide, and I'm going to show you something. Okay. So 500 divided by 2. What did we say it was?
250.
250. Okay. Plus, what's 30 divided by 2?
15.
15. Good. Plus, and you're probably all going, hold on, Miss Wade. We just said 9 isn't divisible by 2. Okay? But, what number, it's going to be a number less than 9. What number is close to 9 that is divisible by 2? You can raise your hand.
8.
Oh, raise your hand, Nora.
8.
8, yes. What is 8 divided by 2, Nora? You got it, you got it. 4, yes ma'am. So, put 4. Cross out this 9 and put an 8. Or erase it or whatnot. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so cross out that 9, make it an 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. How much is left over?
1.
1. Put a little tiny square at the end and put 1. That, if you have a question, you may raise your hand. I will explain it to you in just a second, though. Okay? Class, just forget about the 1 for a second. Write it down, but then forget about it. What is, actually, can you take 30 seconds, add up 250 plus 15 plus 4. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Everybody's doing it. Come on. Just add those up. I promise you'll be fine. Add them up. Go. Good, Christian. Keep going. Daphne, you have a question? Did you have a question? Avery, yeah. Okay, you may go. Okay, what'd you guys get?
269.
269, yes. Okay?
269.
Friends? All right. So thinking about the area formula, okay? Area equals length times width. In this problem, class, what's the area?
539.
539. What was the width? What did we divide by? 2. And then our length, okay, was 269. Okay, let me do something really quick though, just to make sure. Yeah, okay. So our length is 269, but I'm sure you're all wondering, what about the 1? Okay? Check it out. I know this is kind of small. I'll explain it in a second. Okay? Okay. So if we're thinking about our area, right? 269 times 2 equals 538. Okay? How do I get to my area though? Our area is 539, but I got 538 when I multiplied those together.
You need to add the 1.
Add the 1, okay? The 1 is our remainder, okay? It's a remainder. So we should have known from the start that 539 was not divisible by 2, right? Because it ends in an odd number, okay? So we knew we had a remainder right away. But we would add that remainder to it. Okay, Kendall and Azul.
So, I don't get why I put 15.
What's 30 divided by 2? Okay. Okay. Azul?
What did you tell, if this for me, what did you tell Nora that equaled for the
There was a number, so we had 9,
Yeah.
right? What can we multiply 2 by to get as close to 9 as possible? Multiply 2 by. What did we multiply 2 by to get 8? 4. So that's where that 4 came from. Okay. Elizabeth, have a question? Okay. All right, friends. I know it's a lot. Any questions on this problem, though? Any other questions? Okay. Cool. We're gonna do another one. Okay. I'm thinking about which one. Can I erase this?
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay. One thing I actually do want to show you really quick, though, is how this connects to the standard algorithm. So I'm going to do the same problem. So 539 divided by 2. Okay? And I want everybody to erase their boards and close it up. Rayleigh's on his way there. Awesome. All right. Check it out. Here's how it connects. Okay? You guys know how to do this already, right? 2 goes into 500 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down to 3. I know the numbers aren't familiar yet, but we're getting there, okay? I'll wait till we're ready. All right. 2 goes into 13 6 times. 2 times 6 is 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. Bring down the 9. 2 goes into 19 8 times. Nope, what am I saying? 2 goes into 19. Miss Witt. 9 times. There it is. Or 18. 19 minus 18 is 1. So that gives me a remainder of 1. Okay? Remember, we did 269 times 2 and got 538, right?
Yeah.
And then, in order to get our dividend, we added 1, right? So, even though the successive remainders are different, okay, the thing that's the same is you're still dividing 500 plus 30 plus 9, okay? When we look at 2 going into 5, we're saying how many times does 2 go into 500, right? Although we get kind of a different factor from that. But still, the connection is that you're still dividing by place value, okay? Logan. One more time, sorry? It's just a 1. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Open up your whiteboard. Friends? We're gonna do this one together, and then we're gonna call it a day. Okay? So go ahead and set up this problem in an area model. Don't split it up yet, but just put it in the rectangle. Okay? Yeah, Lily? Maybe. We'll have to see about time. But for now, we're just going to do this one together, okay? 9:32. Didn't know you wanted to get out of here so badly. I'm just kidding. All right. Did you set it up like this? That's a 5. Yes? No?
Yes.
Did some of you not even set it up at all? All right. Okay. Please make sure you have this on your book.
I do.
All right. Here we go. Moving on. You're going to tell me what 438 split up into expanded form is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Class, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Ready? Go.
400 plus 30 plus 8.
Good. And what are we dividing by? What's our width? 5. Okay. I'm going to give you 1 minute to work with your elbow partner to divide each of these boxes by 5. Hold on. Friends, really quick. Is 8 evenly divisible by 5? No. So are you going to have a remainder? Yes. Okay. Ready? Go. Work together. This divides 400 by 5.
We don't even know you. We're working together. You too. Done. We haven't finished yet.
All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's okay if you didn't finish. Okay, Lily, what was 400 divided by 5?
5 goes into 40. It goes into 48 times, and we have a leftover 0, so we just add a 0.
Good, yes. So 400 divided by 5 is 80. Okay. Daphne, what's 30 divided by 5? 6. Good. And class, how many times does 5 go into 8? Go. Once. Which means we're going to have a remainder of what?
7.
So 5 goes into 8 one time. What's left over? 3. 3. Okay. In your head, don't write it down. In your head, add up 80 plus 6 plus 1. Ready? You're going to tell me the answer when I snap my fingers. Okay? 80 plus 6 plus 1. Ready? Ready? No, don't write down. You can do it in your head. Lily, do it in your head. No more ready. 80 plus 6. Then 1. Okay? Ready? Go. 87. So our answer is 87, remainder 3. Okay? Are you ready to do one on your own? No. 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Okay, here's our deal. We're going to do the last one together, and then you are going to start on the homework, okay? 1,216 divided by 4. Set it up. Whoa, did that require voices?
No.
Oh, it did not. Yes, Avery. How many digits?
Yeah.
Like in the dividends? I think up to 4. Like 4 would be the highest. All right. I hope you didn't split it up yet because I want to show you something cool. Hey, class. numbers to me. Read our dividend to me. Ready?
1,216.
Good. If I were to write this would be 1,200. You can raise your hand for this. What's another way sometimes people say that number?
12.
Oh, raise your hand, please. Oh,
1,200.
1,200. Yeah. Quick question. Is 1,200 divisible, sorry, not 1,200. Is 12 divisible by 4?
Yes.
Yeah. So check it out, guys. We can actually just split it up in 1,216. Okay? Because this number is 1,216 in a way, right? It's 1,216. But we could look at it as 1,216, right? I don't necessarily want you to say it that way, but we can think of it that way. It's 1,200 plus 16. 1,200 plus 16 is 1,216, right? So we can actually just save some time, split it up into 1,216, divide that by 4. Class, what's 12 divided by 4? 3. And then we got 2 zeros. So it's 300. Okay? Does everybody see how I got that? Or no? You can raise your hand if not. I'm happy to help you. Lily, you want another explanation? Okay. So this is kind of like a quick trick for math, right? If we've got a bunch of zeros, we can just look at the number by itself first, like the first 2 digits. You see that?
And 4 was 3 times, and we have to add 0.
Yeah, and so we throw the zeros back in. Yeah. In 5th grade, you'll learn more of why that works, but for now, I'll just tell you, you can use that quick trick, okay? All right, class, and then what's 16 divided by 4? Think about it. Class, 16 divided by 4, go. 4. What's 300 plus 4?
304.
Good. So 1,216 divided by 4 equals what? Go.
304.
304. I didn't hear everybody that time. What is it?
304.
Okay. Any further questions on how to do this? Full disclosure, okay? Full transparency from me, Miss Witt, okay? I think where I went wrong as a teacher was I was trying to incorporate the measurement part more than anything, like the area model and stuff. But or area formula, sorry. But for the homework, I need you to hear this, okay? For the homework, what I want you to focus on is splitting up this number so that you can divide it by that divisor evenly, okay? Do you think we'll have remainders sometimes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay? And that's okay.